Hello and welcome to this edition of Ask Dr. Robyn. I'm Dr. Robyn Silverman, Child and Teen Development Specialist and the creator of the Powerful Words Character System. Happy January 2013. Today's letter is from Julia in New Brunswick, New Jersey, who writes, "Hi Dr. Robyn, my son is a very sensitive, smart boy. The problem is when a teacher or I complain about something, he starts crying and that makes the situation worse. What can I do?" Well, thank you, Julia. Your son is clearly a very empathetic boy, and that's a good thing, a gift, even if sometimes it seems like a major challenge. High sensitivity, something that research shows to be innate in some children, allows children to respond in a heightened way to those around them. So as frustrating as it can be, seeing your child cry at a drop of a hat, imagine if he was completely insensitive or mean. So even though that heightened sensitivity can have a challenge, we are building on something that is already there, and we can do that. So first, take a breath. Here are some ways to help your very empathetic, very sensitive child. First, don't shame or trivialize. We want to validate his feelings. By telling them that they're being silly, we cut them off and we don't allow them to learn productive ways to cope. Number two, accept your child as he is. I often tell people you can't change anybody else's behavior but your own. This case is no exception. The adjustment must be made on our end, which in turn will influence his actions. Make sure he knows that you love and accept him for who he is, even though he doesn't conform to the typical expected or accepted social standard in this case. Number three, catch him being strong and empathetic. When he shows that he can be empathetic in a constructive way, such as saying, "I feel sad when you're sad. How can I help?" Praise him for making a good, constructive choice. Looking for strengths within the parameters of empathy will teach him how to channel his gift for good. Number four, don't go to extremes. Putting your highly sensitive child in situations that you know are going to stress him out immediately is not a way to make progress. At the same time, coddling him and putting him in a bubble isn't the answer either. So ask yourself, what situations can I put him in that will challenge without overwhelming? So if he gets stressed in large groups, consider doing more one-on-one or small group activities so he can get his footing and then expand. Number five, teach your child to first take a powerful step. When faced with choices, teach your child to take a few seconds before he acts. I like to teach the process called STEP, which means stop, think, evaluate, and proceed. Children learn to take a moment to think through their choice and how it will affect others before acting. What can I do to help? When they consider how their actions will affect others, they're using empathy skills rather than simply showing sensitivity. That's all for this edition of Ask Dr. Robyn. Please continue to send in your questions and it may be featured next time. And I hope in the meantime you make it a very powerful month and a happy, powerful 2013. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.